So, considering this session is winding down, we're going into our last 7 minutes approximately right now. What I'll do is I'll save. I'll end the session, obviously, save like I normally would, and then I'll go out with the RX-7 and with the help of the MX-5 and win all 3 races of the Turbo Cup for a second time. And then, so that'll bump us up to about 16 grand, considering the money I have left over, plus the money I'll have from winning this Key Cup race. So that'll give us about 16,000 credits. And then if we win, which we will, the second 2 Key Cup races, and then sell this Daihatsu, because we'll have a Mini then, that should give us enough money to buy a Honda Civic. So we can do the front engine, front wheel drive championship races. That's the next step of my master plan. It's not crashing this plane with no survivors, it's picking up a Honda. We'll have to get it in red. I've referenced Shingo so much throughout this series that we'll have to get the red Shingo colored EG6. That's the plan. We might actually be able to fit in a second Key Cup race, although it depends on what the next track is, because it'll probably take more than 5 minutes, considering this only has 100 horsepower. Uh-oh. Run wide on the exit there. Alright then, last 2 corners, and we'll check what the next race is, because we still have like 5 minutes to fill. Job done. On my second attempt instead of my 6th or 7th, which is a step up. 2,500. So we might not even have to do multiple... Wait, what am I talking about? Oh, right. We might not... Oh, Super Speedway. Yeah, we can definitely do that in 4 minutes. I've lost my thought process because I've just realised it doesn't make any sense. But we might not have to do 2 Key Cup races to get the money to finish off for an Honda Civic. We might just be able to get one after doing the Turbo Cup for a second time. So that's what we're going to do. Screw it, we'll go ahead and win this. Then I'll end the session off camera, go out, win the Turbo Cup. Again. Of 4 laps. Well, we might have a problem with 4 minutes actually. Yeah, go out. I've gone over this plan so many times, you must know it. And then we'll get and then, at the start of the next session, we'll do the Key Cup Laguna Seca race, win our Mini, and then grab a Honda Civic. Or, if I can find a faster front-wheel drive car, I'll grab one. Although we might have to do... we might have to go for the red Civic for the whole Shingo thing that I've got going on. If we're doing about 1 minute laps at Super Speedway, I don't... Actually, yeah, we'll finish with, like, exactly the right amount of time to go. Damn. Putting a turbo on these cars, on any car in this game, it's just, it shouldn't be legal. It's not fair. Look how much faster I am than everyone else. When we come to doing the naturally aspirated cup, I might struggle, because I can't just throw a turbo on the car and call it a day. I can throw port polish on the car instead. I might try not to turbocharge the Civic. Let's see what we can do with it then. I'll put port polish on that. Just see what happens, you know. Maybe we can try taking it to the naturally aspirated cup. Although we might struggle if we don't get the Type R EK9. I don't know. We'll find out. Either way, we're pretty comfy with money right now, to be honest. I mean, obviously we're not comfy. We're essentially running on fumes. But like, we have easy sources of getting money that I can just go out and do. So it's cool. It's all good. Yeah, it's gonna be our first time buying a new car since the very start of the since episode 1. Well, we bought the first Daihatsu we got. Buying a Civic is gonna be our second new car that isn't a gift from the game in exchange for being successful. Oh, I've had to touch my phone with my chin and completely missed that corner. But it doesn't matter because we're so far ahead. We could practically stop and still win. There we go. Alright then, that's gonna round off this session. I'll go off and win some races in a Mazda. And then we'll come back, race at Laguna Seca. And we'll grab a Mini and a Honda Civic.